Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Rimworld. The Might Magic. We just had our Lantern Festival, the Festival of Lights. It was pretty good. Yeah, I got some Blessing of the Sun, whatever that does. And we know what it does. It's like guarantee good weather for a little bit, which is nice. Isn't that right, Silvermane? You think it's nice. Anyway. Yeah, we have a door now. I was going to be like, how did Gradiana get in? There's a door now. Yeah. So we got a library. It's pretty great. You can come in, crawl through the bookshelf to get to it. As you do. Oh boy, she's got the intellectual level 0. Oh, I see. Yeah, she's a little on the dumb side. Get that from your dad. Sorry. But you'll deal with it. Other than that, things are pretty fine. Let's see. Yeah, Hakusha in the Labyrinth isn't happening. But there are other things we could eventually look at. More importantly, there are torn notes that we will get. And what are you doing with that chainmail? I guess you're just moving it around, but still. That's a lot of coffee beans that just died. That's unfortunate. We should have used them or sold them. That's what I get for not taking them. In theory, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I feel like that crossbow should be better. But maybe I'm just used to playing some other games. Hello, Domitia Manius. She's apparently a exile from the Eastern Republic. It's not an experience she wants to have again. Understandable. There's a dead bison here. Understandable. It's a good thing you like winter, though. Anyway, speaking of animals, it's just those in a turkey. It's fine. It's 2 a.m. Not much is happening right now because it's 2 a.m. It's not even the witching hour yet. So, how you doing, Vestal? Oh, you need to... You can go feed some insect jelly, but you also need to sleep at some point. I mean, at least the others are fed enough. Okay, I'm pretty sure Tomberlin's mood's been going up, thankfully. What about Muck Stomach? His mood's gonna go up. He's just sputtering a bit. He'll get to play with more fire, and his mood will go up over time. He'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Little man actually gets to sleep in a bed instead of a tent. I'm sure he's chuffed. We should get a Gem of Arcane Insight here soon. And then I'm going to want Spencer to actually get some magical ability for once in his life. I was going to say his god dang life, but... I'm tempted to move these books out of here and just keep the magic ones in here. Although I guess it would make equal sense to just put the magic ones down here. You know, like build a little bookshelf and it's only for magical stuff. Wouldn't have to be a little bookshelf either, technically. I could just build a couple of big... Roy has gone zerk. Roy is zerking over here. He's zerked off. And now he's gonna beat up Brandy, apparently. That's okay. Probably. I mean, what is the guy like? He's ravenously hungry? What, are you gonna eat Brandy or something? How does this help you? That's right, get out of here. It's what you get, in theory. Alright, it's getting very warm in that room again, so let's, actually, I did open the vent. The vent's open. How's it? Oh, it's also warm in here. I see. It's extremely warm in both rooms right now. Hold this open, please. Just gotta vent some of that out. Well, Roy's down now. Roy has definitely learned a lesson. And lost a leg. Dang. Oh, that's right. Lundik's in here, too. Yeah, we can just work on recruiting Lundik, probably. You know, she went around and just tried to insult people all day. I can't have you running around my colony insulting children. Honestly, your mood's way better now. Let's just let her out. She might be fine. Okay, now we got some daylight going on. I can see what I'm doing. That's pretty great. Doc, what are you doing? Are you gonna go do attend? All right, that's fair. Still have a little bit of building to do over here, but once we get all of this done and built and constructed, ooh, yarked in here. Why is Plague Doctor? Oh, right. I know why she's yarking. Yeah. Once this room is all done and settled, I'm thinking we're gonna move out and do some quest. Rebirth potion's fine, but not losing my mind over it. I'd like to take on those undead, but we might not be able to get there in time. I would also like to try some trading with House Oswin and some others. Where are those bees? We could getting at a lot of words. Wow, my words just all flipped over each other. There's the one for the Oswin Queens. I want that. But if we do this one up here, the Fugitive Lair, we will become allies with House Soren as well. That would be nice. Hello, Dismas. How many points you sitting on now? 29 points. He's just sitting on them. Not really much you can do with them. Yeah, we're turning some of this area blue. Honestly, couldn't I just paint it? Now I'm kind of like, that might be an option, right? Man, people like using the library. I gotta give them that. They're coming over here, they're using it instead of reading over here. It's working. Raynon, what are you doing? Ah, hauling cloth to a large bookshelf. This is good. Although we've used most of our cloth over here now. Now, it's hopefully just an is what it is kind of thing. Jam, you got another skill point. You got 2 skill points. You're sitting on them all day. It costs 2 to upgrade Medigel? Okay, fine. Okay. Doc's in the 2nd trimester. Still just small effects as of right now. Still have to crawl over this bookshelf, which is not ideal. Can you move this bookshelf over, please? The Gunslinger's Compilation. Animal skill. Nice. Alright, people are going to be running out of excuses at this point to be well read. Yeah, this place is going to look swooed as heck. Roy, are you dead? He's almost dead. Anyone going to deal with Roy? Does anyone feel like dealing with Roy? The answer, yeah, the answer appears to be no. Okay. Okay, Plague Doctor's on her way. You may survive yet. You just gotta wait an hour and a half for this door to open. Alright, door's open now. Come here, you idiot. There you go. Now you're gonna live. Congrats. Alright. What's up, Octavia? Okay. Man, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I want, like I said, I want this library done. That's my priority. Dude, I cannot wait till these kids are 3 so they can walk around and she doesn't have to spend most of her time in this room. It's a little rough. Just a touch ridiculous. Highwayman and Crusader shared a word about gunners. Royal Tribute Collector. Apparently Jam's mother is here. And her mother's name is Fosdup. There's Fosdup. Tosephos Fosdup. That is definitely a name. An ugly night owl. Alright. Apparently your husband is a member of House Amboise. Interesting. They all have that curse of vanishing. That ensures disappearance of equipment in the event of death. In other words, it's the no fun curse. Alright, got most, yeah, books picked up off the floor. That's great, that's great. It's amazing how much more quickly this door opens than this door. Alright, well, Doc's definitely getting plenty of chances to play with her medical skill. Second fireplace going in here. Or, wait, where are the fireplaces? I think the fireplaces didn't go up because we changed the wall. That might be fine, but I'm not sold on it being fine. I may have lost some materials out of that, which is less fine. How are we doing on schist? We got enough schist to finish this? I think we do. We have 198. Yeah, no. But we're making more schist, right? We got schist in here? No, we do not. We got schist down here? No, we do not. Where's my schist? Is all the schist gone? Did we kill the schist? No, there's schist. Oh, there's plenty of schist. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, come on, we need to schist this place up then. How about wood? We got wood. Yes, we do. We've got wood, etc., etc., etc. How are we doing down here? What is happening here? Major gem of conservation. Dude! I need you to work on what you've been working on. Finish that first. That's kind of a deal. Maybe not a big deal to you, but it's a deal. It'd be a big deal to Spencer. Alright. So with Spencer, I think we're going to roll the dice. We're just going to see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna see what class we become if we just have them use this script. All right, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time, probably. And if it's not, we'll cry quietly, and it'll be okay. Roy will be fine. Don't tell me about Roy. Hey, milk, sweet. How are we doing on Devil Strand? We have 10 of it. Okay. That's why we haven't been making a bunch of unique spells recently. Eventually we'll have diplomatic negotiations. Oh, we just oofed a griffin. I almost said a gremlin. Alright. Spencer, what are you doing? Is it important? Sewing area? Probably. Use this, please. That is probably important, but that's okay. We got Sass. And she loves putting stuff in the dirt. In fact, she's great at it. So, when she gets 15 growing power, she'll overshadow everyone else. It'll be awesome. Yeah, he's still moving. It's fine. It takes some time, you know. You got places to be, things to do. Very, very good. And apparently I got a achievement for a different game that I'm playing. If you can guess the game, well, good for you. Alright. We did it. I'm not promoting you to Wanderer, though. No, you're gonna go read this torn script. Or write in the torn script. Yeah. Okay. Here it goes. We're about to roll the dice. Get the hell... Excuse me. Get out of here before you ruin my crops. I'm not giving you anything. Frick off. It's even worse than ruining the crops. They'd ruin the dirt. All right, here we go. Here we go. And bada boom. What? Read it? Read what you just wrote? Spencer, what did you do? Okay, now what is he? A red mage. Okay. We had a book for red mage, so that's a little redundant, but that's okay. Flourishing Spellblade. He's not good at melee. Who weaves through combat with deadly flare. Well, work speed down, learning factor up, social impact up, trade price, negotiation ability, pain shock threshold down, melee hit chance up, mental break up, threshold up. Okay, so we got what? Explosion. All right. Very cool. Can make an explosion. Needs more mana. Only has 75 mana. 55 mana. Oh, because it's both a fighting and a magic class. Gotcha. Dispel. Ooh. Dispels most enchantments, buffs, etc. Null zone. Cast a spell that creates a zone of negative energy. Anyone caught by the spell will be silenced and unable to cast spells for the duration. But the backed up energy also causes increased stamina and mana gen. Ooh, that's a big area too. That's nifty. And apparently, autocast will have them try to cast it at nearby mages when not drafted, which means, you know, they're not casting spells right away, so it's okay in theory. Jam this room. How does this room accumulate all this trash and dirt? Who's doing this? I don't understand. Enchant weapon. Enchanted weapon gains elemental properties. Fire, ice, or lightning, or dark. Dark can blind the enemy, lightning might stun the enemy, ice reduces the efficiency of the body part, and fire can set them on fire. Couldn't have figured that one out myself, I guess. Enchanted weapon. Trying to read over here. Enchanted weapons require an allotment of mana equal to the casting cost to sustain. So 10. Number of weapon enchantments is limited only by the mana capacity. Neat. Alright. It will remain active as long as the pawn holds the enchanted weapon. If it's dropped or swapped, the enchantment will disperse. They can only affect melee weapons. Channeling. Stand their ground, channel their energy. While channeling, they receive vastly increased stamina and mana regen, but their mobility and defensive capabilities are greatly reduced. Okay. Sure. Cast this. Alright, so what's that look like? Channeling. Yeah, that's 20% movement. That's greatly reduced. And the regen? I mean, 8 mana per second is pretty sick. Let's see. Coup de grace. Engagement pairing. This is a bunch of fencing abilities. Which may or may not be useful. Alright, so the bottom line is you need to learn... Ooh, you can learn Thunderbolt. And heal. Okay, I mean, that's a lot of good stuff. I think there's capabilities there. And now we know what a red mage does. Which is good. Okay. I probably would have preferred it to roll into a class we hadn't had, but I'm not complaining about red mage. Except for the fact that Spencer doesn't like melee. Not that he couldn't train in melee. Just wouldn't be his forte. What would we give him? Muck Stomach's old greatsword? That could work. Spencer, equip this Scourge Knight greatsword as a sidearm. That's right, he upgraded to Demon Scale Gladius of Possibility. As you do, as you do. Oh, also, automatically use heal, Muck Stomach. When appropriate, of course. If it's not appropriate, don't use heal. Hopefully I didn't have to tell you that. Give me a Dirt Devil, please. I wish this got autocast. Like, there's an autocast button for it. But it doesn't appear to do anything. Hence, part of the reason why our colony is always filthy. Really, dudes? Now you're going over to the wall and the... Really? The library's not done. Get the library done. What are you doing? I want this done. This is the part I care about. I'm not gonna have you, like... I'm not gonna force the issue through all day, but come on now. Muck Stomach, do me a favor. Wait. Need torn note. I thought we had some. We do. We have 3 out of 5. Does it need to be full? I also said not assigned to researching, which is understandable. Doc, can you? Oh, you can? Do me a favor. Come over here and explore this bench. All right. You had a stir fry. You're great. You're fine. Okay, you can talk about shrews later. All right. We're going to learn... Dude, her scanning speed is 1177. This might actually be enough quote-unquote fuel for us to actually find a hideout. But I want to do it. I have to do it. Gem of Conservation is done. Look at that. Put that on something. Decreases energy cost of any spell by 7%. Fran, I kind of want to use that for you. Oh, well, would it actually help, though? You don't have any gems on you. Not everything is reduced by 50% yet. We could reduce the cost of spirit wolves for sure. Yeah, that would actually be a good deal. So we'll see about doing that. I like the concept. How's the kiddos doing? Squire. He's building the floor. Did he do it? So did he do it? Come on, boy, you can do it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's doing it. All right, he's 11 and 35 days. Growth tier 3, look pretty good so far. 7 and 10 days for Sass. Little hilarious Sass. She's doing all right. She's got inspired party inspiration. Octavia. Let's see, 5 and 51 days. Growth tier 4. We'll probably want to do 1 time reversal on her. 5 and 37 days for Julius. And, yeah, probably for both of them. Gratiana has some days before we have to worry about that. All right, very good, very cool. Look at that parasite thorn bush inside. What's it doing there? Anything important? Probably not. Okay. Oh, thank you, Silvermane. Dropping off a little bit more magic for us. So, Gem of Regeneration is next. Speeds up energy regenerate by 5%. Should be good, should be good. And then the Major Gem of Wonder. Major bonuses to all enchantment categories. Well, we'll see what that does. It might actually be major. It might suck. We don't know yet. But Dismas, Reynold, when you two wake up, I'm going to have you work on this and this alone. All right? I need it done. We have 198 schist. There are an unknown amount of tiles because it doesn't tell me the number. But it looks like we're looking at, what, 6 by 3, so 18? Too many. Wait, what are these in front? This is granite. Okay, yeah, that's where we stopped it. Cool. All right, just checking. Just checking. Kind of a chill day so far, you know? How'd the research pop off? 4.5 before she went to bed. All right. And we got more ice. We have 1,800 ice. And we have a lot of meat sitting out here still. So I'm thinking the same thing you're probably thinking, which is we probably need a bigger freezer. You know, I could make this into a much larger freezer. If I open it up change things around a little bit. I'd have to get all of these out of here, though. And that's the part that stinks. I mean, we're making the paper. The paper maker could go somewhere else. The calligraphy set could go anywhere. I don't think I've seen a single person use this. Put it in this corner. I don't think I've seen a single person use this bookshelf either, now that I think about it. Does it even connect to this research? Okay, it does. Good. Well, these will connect to it too, and it'll be even better. So you know what? We can get rid of this bookshelf. That can come out. This will be moving. Scribe table. The scribe table could move over here. Oh, you know what? That's not copacetic. You know what would make it copacetic? Move the bird here. And then I can move the scribe table there. That would be copacetic. Because then we'd have tables next to tables. And then we just move... Wait, what is this supposed to be linked to? A scribe table. Well, you mean this scribe table? No, because you don't do anything with that either. I don't understand. This links to it. It's got to be real close. It's a proximity thing. Gotcha. We can make it work. We can make it work. But you know, if I embiggen this area and make it, well, bigger, we can tear down some walls. I'm actually thinking, like, do I make the kitchen itself bigger too? If I'm going to make all of this a freezer zone? It's tempting. I'm thinking about it. This crushed stone wall sucks. I should get that replaced anyway. Okay. Neither of you are awake yet? Come on, guys. It's 4 a.m. I'm awake at 4 a.m. Why can't you be? Dismas, are you making kibble? Not Dismas, Wingus, are you making kibble? It appears you were. Now you're making stir-fried meals. Dirt Devil, please. Now you can keep going. Congrats on your extra point. Now you can keep going. Alright. Okay. You also have research down here that we just have not been doing. Eventually, though, we'll get ghoul transfusion. And the others, presumably. But that's the one I care about, in theory. Oh, this bookshelf was only normal. I guess it'll be fine. I mean, the room itself is still really good. Okay, Reynold, you're going to be up first. It's almost time. Doc, yes, I get it. We want to write books. And, you know, writing books is good. It's a big deal. I want this done, though. This is a bigger deal for me. Actually, before you do that, hold up. Hold the phone. Why are we lacking so many meals? Eat a carnivore fine meal. Get your meat in, and then get to work. Spencer tried to flirt with Teshuenzi, by comparing her to a charming spring. Well, alright. That could work. Why did that strawberry plant just rot? I don't understand. But I'll deal with it, I guess. We got banana trees. That's a bigger deal. That's actually pretty great. Look at all these trees. What the hell was that? Spencer, what did you do? He channel? Is that the sound of your channeling? Did you turn off channeling? What in the world? Ocular refinement. Reduces the time it takes explosion to activate by 1% and increases the radius of the explosion by 1 cell. You could level that up 30 times and reduce its cost 30 times by 30%. What is this spell? Cooldown 1,000 seconds. Like, what? First learn heal. Because every mage should learn heal. It's kind of a good spell. Reynold, you're getting the work, and I appreciate that. Dismas, you're messing around. All right. Look, I need this room to be done. So work in this room. Okay? That's our priority for the day. I don't really care for your magma blade, but it would be the best reward here. Actually, we've lost a lot of goodwill with the Refugee Empire over time, but I don't want to build another thing. I'm tired of just building your random crap. Spencer and Lumnick are going to do some training. Oh, Spencer can actually train melee now because he has a melee weapon. That's actually going to be pretty helpful. You know, his melee right now is... Oh, yeah. He's slowly gaining familiarity as he does it. This is good. If you can get 10 melee, I think that'd be enough to make him an effective red mage. All right. Jam just threw a drug into the middle of the fight. Okay, I'm going to call that fight rigged. Lundic just got performance-enhancing drugs right in the middle of the fight. Just saying. It's fine, probably, maybe. I don't know if it's fine. 9.6 over here now. Are you... Please keep doing the research. I know it's not something you necessarily want to do, but it's kind of a big deal. Do research. I don't understand why you're doing that, why you're writing books over doing that. I don't know. Little Man and Goopal... Man, everybody wants to duel. I'm telling you, it's their favorite thing. Alright. So now I've told them to do this. And make it a... Really? You're just going to draw in my library when I... It's not even done yet? You're just going to start drawing it up? Why are you working on the granite pave? I want you to work in here. At least get the floor done. Come on, dude. At least. They're killing me over here. With their priorities. It's actually painful. It is the 4th of April, May. 5506. And we have to work like hell just to get these people to do work. Ugh. It's fine, it'll get done someday, right? Okay. However, as long as I don't send Reynold and Dismas out of the colony, we can do things. What if we send a caravan over here? 3.2 days. But it doesn't have to be like that. Let's send, not Spencer. We're going to send Muck Stomach to do the trading. That's kind of a big deal. We're going to send, like, 3 horses. Okay, 1.2 days feels much better. Take, you know what? Lan likes you. Take Lan with you as a bodyguard. And then take... I mean, you have heal. You have everything you need. But, you know, if you go down, then we're kind of screwed. So, I do want you to take someone with you. I'm thinking... Tomberlin. Take Tomberlin with you. And you know what? This time, check it. Take 50 wooden logs. There. Now you can make camp. Okay, make a fire. Keep your mood up. It'll actually work this time. Now when it comes to stuff we want to trade. What do we want to trade? We could trade paper. I don't know if they'd buy it. Crimson Silk is worth quite a bit. These shrooms, they can go. Potions, we'll probably collect them. I don't think it hurts to do that, do you? Soul gems? You know, yeah, let's sell some soul gems. Luminous dust? We'll sell some luminous dust. This stuff's worth a lot of money. Not the bone. Not the forms. Not the gem, which I actually have to put on Fran. I gotta remember to do that. Wait, we have actual mithril? When did that happen? Sweet. We gotta use that. Onyxes, emeralds, sapphires, rubies. All the shiny things can go. All right, turn that into money. These books, eventually we can sell them. Probably. There's a dead person. I don't want to sell the dead person. But just letting you know, they're there. And in theory, they're sellable. Take these armor pieces that are really just jank. I don't even know how they got that bad. And then there's the golden chainmail. Hopefully they buy that. All right. I know they'll buy most of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, we're too heavy. Okay, we're up to 2.2 days now. And that's probably fine. These rings, what happened to these rings? Who cares? Take them anyway and sell them. A good amber ring's worth $225 dues. 0.8 days worth of food my butt. Take some smoked meat. Take some of the old unsellable bread. Could take some of this bread, but I think that's probably unnecessary. You know, just eat a bunch of raw sugar. Probably not a good idea. Take some packaged survival meals. I mean, that's kind of why we got them. All right, I'm just not seeing the days of food thing go up, so I'm thinking the game, it's a little borked. It's fine. We'll be fine. I don't think you're gonna starve. You two get moving. I want to go trade with another house. Make some things happen. Have a good time. And then we're going to send another caravan out at some point. The Ishimoto Shogunate has lost Biko Stone to House Soren. Well, no love lost for us there. We need to take this outpost. It has 11 Bushi party. All right, let's plan on it then. This one will be quick. Silvermane, you're going. And the dragon is going. There, it's practically over. Take a couple horses for you. And then who actually rides? Well, Fran. And... I don't want to take Dismas or Reynold. How about Tashuenzi and Spencer? Yeah, they can go. That should work out for us. You don't need to take any extra equipment or anything. Some people's diets don't allow most of the food on your caravan. What, y'all don't eat heel root? You actually didn't take any food. Why didn't you take any food? Wait, why do we have 6.5 days worth of food? Dude, I am confused. Take like 200 kibble. All right, there. For pemmican, not kibble. All right. Now, Fran. I actually need you to come over here for a minute. Because you're going to get some conservation done. Okay, go ahead and drop these omnipotent pants. Okay, now grab this, equip this, enchant this. Okay, now wear it. Okay, good. Now that's down to 30. Ooh. Okay, no, it didn't affect these totems the way I thought. Or the way I was hoping. And that doesn't surprise me, just disappoints me. Why do you have no mana? Why does Fran have absolutely 0 mana? I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. But if I could choose, I'd rather her have mana. I'm not doing this one. I've built enough. I have actual projects I want to do to actually improve my colony, okay? Let me work on those. 14%. Is she writing a book? No, she's feeding a smoked meat to a caterpillar. As you do, as you do. So we're just trying to have it not die. Because they can't walk themselves up here to where the food would be anyway. Alright. It's fine. So got some more bone pottery done. That's good. We have all the reliefs done? No. We probably... I don't know. Just felt like doing something else, I guess. Tomberlin has a slight break risk. You need to get out of the colony so that you can hopefully help your mood. I said it's getting a little redonkulous over here. Also really need to move the research station. Speaking of which, there we go. Reynolds on it. Studying graves. I guess that's important too. How we doing on the anomaly? 14 out of 30. So yeah, it's a big deal. Getting a little bit of studying done. It's a good thing. All right, harvesting should be able to begin soon. Well, not harvesting, planting in earnest. Like, it's growing season for the most part. Still a little chilly, but not so much that you can't put some stuff down to grow. And hey, I'm starting to see some ground. That's nice. Yeah, I can see the lakes over here, which I gotta figure out how to deal with at some point. I could do another one of what I've done over here, like a little opening. I could use that to try to take this thing in. There is a little bit of overhead mountain over here. It just makes the idea of bringing in a little spicy, but not so much that we can't, you know? So we'll see, we'll see. Okay, Doc, where you at now? That's not Doc, that's Junia. That's Dismas. There she is. Of course she's writing. Okay, come over here and do research. I'd rather that get done than the writing. So I don't know why it's so difficult to get them to prioritize this. We needed a 14% with 0.1 fuel. So we should definitely be able to get at least one cultist hideout done then. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, hey, we moved the bird. Move this as well, like I said. Move that over here. Give it a chair. We'll move the chair for it, I should say. Okay, with that, the room is mostly empty now. Let's say we just have to move our paper press. Which is easier said than done because of what goes into it. And the fact that I'm not entirely sure where I want it. Yeah, I bet you if we make some of these necklaces, they'd be worth quite a bit. Reynold got a point, and Spencer got a point. Sweet. All right. Well, Reynold, you need more points that you can do more things, but Spencer's almost on the road. I don't know who you're waiting on. Oh, you're waiting on Silvermane. Yeah, he'll be here. I'm tempted to wait and let him learn Thunderbolt. An actual, you know... And you know what? Thunderbolt goes with his Wand of Lightning. Yeah, he needs to learn that. It's just in character at this point. Muck Stomach, how you doing? Oh, they're about to head out too. Alright, perfection. Granted, you have to wait for someone too. You have to wait for Lan. Everyone has to wait for the slower parts of the group. That's okay though. We'll get there. They'll get it done. It's fine. I got everything but the Dorkwood planks in here. Do we have the Dorkwood planks yet? We do not appear to have the Dorkwood planks yet. Okay. Well, harvest me some Dorkwood. There's got to be some around here that's harvestable and usable, right? There's gotta be. Maybe. Over here, maybe? I don't know. Kind of just reaching out and hoping at this point. Okay. Muck Stomach and Tomberlin are out and about. It's gonna take them 2 days, give or take. And that's because that's partially because of the nighttime. It's fine. It's fine. I have to say it, regardless of whether or not it's true. We need a little bit more schist as well. But this room is so close to being done. Doc, are you... Oh, you're studying the Sight Stealer now. Okay, cool. You're up to 18%. Alright, alright. Very cool. Apparently, Little Man recounted a lesson he learned the hard way to jam. I want to know what that lesson is. Because I saw you grow up in this colony. I don't know how hard the lessons have been so far. But I don't imagine they were that difficult. Like, bro. I don't recall you starving or anything. All your limbs are there. I think. Yeah, Little Man has all of his limbs, right? Yeah, he's even psychically painless. It's Squire who lost a few things. Okay. Squire's learned that fire is good during the winter. It was a lesson that had to be learned. Alright, now you're working on pave. Well, oh, no, you're not. You're working on the floor. Okay. That's better. Now it says you're working on pave. What are you doing, Reynold? My dude. Alright, some more butchering happening. Because we got more eggs that have hatched, it looks like. This is not useful for us. This one is. That one's fertile. Alright. It's coming together. And it's coming together pretty darn well. Dismas, you can't have any more combat skills. It's just not allowed. Alright, you know all that you can know. Please understand. Doc, please, not the books. Over here, please. Alright, I need you working on this. We want to explore. We want to know the known universe. Okay. Ray of Hope was, I think it's the Ray of Hope. Something's giving you some extra scanning speed. That's pretty great. Okay, Wingus, when you're done with that food, can you move this scribe table and this bench, or the chair over, please? Thank you. Alright, I know construction's usually not, you know, your game, but... I mean, it kind of is. He's got 6 in construction. He's good enough. Yeah, deconstruct this too. Okay. So if I put this somewhere over here, it'll link to the scribe table. Yeah, I'm thinking we deconstruct a couple of these. In fact, we could just take the books mostly out of here. Maybe one bookshelf full of regular books. And then move the magic books down here. We're out of cloth. That's fine. We'll grow more, I think. Are we growing cloth? Are we growing any cloth? I don't think we are. I think I actually... this growing zone thing. I think I actually gave up all the cloth growth earlier, so... I'm gonna want to fix that at some point. But I don't know what I want to replace. The berries, maybe? Because nobody felt like harvesting them anyway. Yeah, harvest these berries. Harvest these, we'll turn that into cotton. And that'll get us more cloth. Alright, well, Doc's in here now. That's good. Still want this done. But it's good that you move things around. Get over here. Please. Oh, hey, and the other chair got done. Cool. Okay, now there's very little still to do in here. Which is good for Reynold, because he's almost starving. He can't finish this. So really, he just needs to finish the flooring, and he's practically done. It's not wondrous still. I mean, part of it's probably because it's dirty. Come on, get it done, and then go eat a food, and then you'll be fine. And well done. He did it. Okay. It was an all-day project, but the library is darn near complete. Yeah, we're gonna make another entrance over here. Maybe we'll, once we get the castle wall on that side, we'll build more castle wall on this side too. And eventually bring it in here? Yeah, we could do that. Then they'd have two entrances they'd have to go through, and I could build housing over here. That could work. It just might be crazy enough to work. Reynold is literally working on eating right now. He is eating. Okay? Get that malnutrition out of here. Go away. That's right. Go all the way away. There you go. Okay. And then he can go to bed. Very cool. Very cool. All right. What do you... Where did this dead rat come from? It got eaten by a night of. And Woodrow's just like, well, it's work for me. Work's work, you know? I got jobs to do. And Chick's the butcher. There you go. I kind of love him. He's great. Not as eternally active as Silvermane, but, you know, Silvermane primarily does hauling and punching. Woodrow's not as good a puncher, I assume. But he's good at feeding Allegra, I guess. 5 hours. Okay, Allegra's about ready to go. What do we get? Just goodwill for this? Okay, that, I mean, that keeps our allyship. So that's good. Taking care of the Oswin Queen one now. After that, this is the one that expires next. And 8 Serene Orbs could be useful. How you doing, Dirt Burner? Right now, you're more of a paper maker, huh? It's alright. It needs to get made. Like I said, though, I do need to rebuild this somewhere. Not sure where yet. I mean, down here would make sense because this is where the paper mixture is. But then again, we also many times have the paper mixture over here. I think it sits over here. Like, generally. Well, if this isn't going to work because this is in a thing like this, I'm just going to deconstruct this. I can put the paper maker somewhere over here. It just has to sit in the corner. It literally just has to sit there and make paper. So it'll be fine. Now, other things like the stacks of papers. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. That's why I want to move these around. Because then I can start putting stacks of papers over here. You know? That would be fine. An arcane items collector from the League of Binthebium? You just showing up out of nowhere? In my house? Alright then. Let's see. Junia's a little busy right now. But when she's done, she can go trade with Aurora and go talk to Raymond. Or Ramon. About Quest. Either way, always nice to see the League of Binthebium hanging around. Hey, how you doing, Virginia? Oh, you got a lot of eating to do. Okay. Understandable. Hey, Roy's fully healed. That jerk. I mean, he looks happy about it. Not really. I mean, he's got a smile on his face, but I think it's hiding something. I mean, where are you going so fast? He's got to make these carnivore fine meals now. It is being made out of mushroom, so really it's a fungi fine meal. But that's okay. It's still fine. It's still meal. Oh, my garlic. Oh, well. I'm gonna say that's fine, too. Pave's going up. Yeah, once the pave is up, because you know they love doing flooring, I assume that's the point where they'll start building the wall. And like I said, if I can build the wall, bring it down this way as well, connect it here, that gives us far more room. It probably also means I can get rid of most of these walls, which would actually give us even more room to grow. So there's a lot of good here. There's a lot of good here, I think. We don't need the schist anymore. We are... Are we out of granite right now? We are. Huh. Well, that explains why the flooring's not getting done. Okay. Understandable. Vestal is moving out to do some trading. It is 5 a.m., so she's going to be sleeping for part of the day. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, some good projects on the horizon. Got some building to do. Got some things to deconstruct. The shuttle has arrived. Look at that. It just landed and it transformed. Go ahead and load up, please. When you get the chance. Do me that favor. All right. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Annual Expo. Bar Venet Snatch Exposition. Hosted by House Oswin. Is a highly respected peaceful gathering. What are we showing off? It's a science fair. Okay. Well, Plague Doctor could go to that, I guess. Ooh, combat form support specialist. Okay. Striker. An aggressive offshoot of the monk. They forsake defense and healing in exchange for a swift and offensive combat style. Power Tome. That's not very... Ooh, a proper summoning book. I want that. I want this tome, Power Tome, too. I don't know what it is. Hawkeye. Bow combat. Golemancer. Yes. I want a Golemancer. What's a crystal mitt? That's a crystal mitt. It's a pebble mitt that has been genetically modified to feed on minerals. Oh, okay. They can remove rock rubble from mining operations. Wild ones may prove to be a nuisance for colonies who'd rather use rocks for something useful. Okay. I'll buy it because it's neat. Demonology, huh? Okay. And I would like to buy all your magicite if we can afford it. So now, the affording part. Here we go. Let's see what we can sell. We could sell a Thrumbo, but Tomberlin would not like that. We could sell, you know what, the Neuroformer. I'm never going to use it. Let's see about selling it. Let's sell the summoning script since we're upgrading to a summoning book. So now we can get a summoner. I don't know what power is, but I really want to know. And then a Golemancer, which we really need. Okay. Someone who's good at crafting will need to become the Golem Master. I feel like that's going to be a requirement. We have bread. We could sell some bread. That makes us some money. We could sell some books. We could sell this. We actually know Arbalist and crossbow crafting now. We could sell these for sure. Some bone pottery. Nice, nice, nice. Some loyal images that aren't worth much money. Those can go. And I think, you know, we pay a couple of thousand and we're in the green. Ooh, they buy corrupted blood. Yeah. That's good stuff. Okay, now we're even more in the green. We're feeling good. Buy it. Okay, awesome. And quest, bandit camp, you got it. Let's go. Paulo in the camp. League of Binthebium wants us to take on the League of Reyes and get the profane club of Hive Killer. Of the Hive Killer, excuse me. Range and melee cooldown because it's light. Other than that, it sucks as a weapon, but grants a supernatural efficiency for harvesting insects, causing wild hive insects to drop extra insect jelly when killed. Just don't ask where it comes from. Whack. Honestly, those rewards kind of suck, and this would give us allyship. So that's the one I would want to take on. League of Reyes, I believe, are the imps? I think they're the imps. Okay. So now we can get a Golemancer and a Summoner. That's awesome. Jam, you grew stronger. Upgrade Metagel. Anyone could become the Summoner, effectively. But the Golemancer. Give me 2 gems of Arcane Insight. Like I said, it should be someone who's good. Actually, Zamian. Zamian is the perfect choice for a Golemancer. He has 20 crafting. He's a crafting genius. He's smart. He likes melee. He likes shooting. Zamian's becoming a Golemancer. It's got to happen. All right, that's locked in. Who becomes the Summoner is more of an open question. Because that could be just about anyone, but he's definitely becoming the Golemancer. What's up, little man? How you doing? Hey, you're eating my heal root, dude. How much nutrition can a heal root give a Thrumbo? 2%. You're going to eat all my heal root. Maybe I should have sold you. At this rate, I'm thinking that might have been the way to go. But that is going to have to be it for this episode of That Plays Rimworld. Might and Magic. We got a lot of potential now for Magic. And quite a bit for Might as well. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Because it'll keep coming and won't stop till it does. And then it will. And hopefully something else will come, and hopefully you'll enjoy that too. Thanks again for watching Rimworld of Might and Magic. My name is Thet, and I'll see you in the next video. Everybody owes. Yo.